So I know that God spoke to you about me because I had a dream that it would happen that way. Is how they feel about you. Good day, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. I am Mystic Alchemy. Thank you for being here. Okay, so someone had a dream about you. Okay, and you may have had a dream about them as well. It feels like it's mutual because that was actually the next thing I was going to say. That this person was told in a dream that the person that they end up falling in love with is going to have a dream about them. And you're going to tell them that, but it's not going to be just any dream. There's going to be something very specific in the dream that is said or done. Okay, it's very specific. I just heard a kiss. So it has to be something specific, but a kiss came out. So this person could ask you that when you meet them, if you had a dream about them, and they're waiting for you to tell them what the dream was to see if it matches or to see if it's aligned in some way. Because this person is tapped in spiritually, so this is someone that does have dreams. God does speak to this person through dreams. So they will basically want to know about your dream to see if it is in alignment with what they were told. Okay? And they know that they're going to have, or that they may have already had a dream that led them to you. There's something about this person using their or following their intuition, and it told them to go to a certain space at a certain time, and they did. They listened, and when they listened, they ended up meeting you. Okay, so it's kind of like following the breadcrumbs. This person paid attention to their intuition. They followed their intuitive nudges, and eventually they came across you. They followed that gut feeling, and it led them to you. And they recognized that you are the one that the dream was referring to, but because they had the dream prior to meeting you, is what I'm getting, okay? This is very specific, and this could definitely be a future situation, okay? And this person will have this discussion with you, and they will tell you, okay, that they had a dream about you. And they know it's you because of something about senses. There's something about them sensing that it was you. They couldn't see your face, but there was something about you that they were able to see. But they could not see your face, but they know it's you because it's the feeling that you gave them in the dream is the same feeling that they will feel when they're with you. This person has literally been anticipating the moment to meet you to see if they feel that same feeling, because they know that the feeling is so strong, it's either going to bring the two of you closer or it's going to separate you two from fear. Okay, now it doesn't necessarily mean that this person would be fearful, because they're not. If you were fearful, that would be the only way that it would not work, is what I'm getting. If you were afraid to move forward with this person. Other than that, this person is all in because they've been anticipating the moment that they actually do meet you for a while now. Sometimes they have a similar dream where something is added on to it, and it's happened, I'm getting up to 3 times, but there was a variance. There was something small that was a little different from before. Now this person literally used these little trinkets, I want to call them, little things within the dream that seemed insignificant. However, they were very significant. So they decided to utilize what was given to them in those dreams and follow them. And there's something about them really feeling a sense of joy and appreciation for listening and for their spirit guides to have reached them in such a way to where they're going to be very thankful. They're already thankful, but when they actually finally see you, they're going to be very thankful because they're going to notice that you are the exact person that they had always hoped to be with. And because they listened and because they have a connection with God, they were able to receive someone like you because they manifested it. And at that point, their gifts are going to increase because they're going to have this deeper belief in themselves. Anytime one chooses to follow spiritual signals or indications and they come up with something special, it strengthens their spiritual belief in oneself, because the more unfavorable activity that a person is in or is a part of, it will begin to separate them from their God mind. It will separate them from feeling confident to connect with God. So that causes spiritual detachment, spiritual narcolepsy. I almost said something else. But anyway, it causes spiritual narcolepsy when one continues to do wrong and chooses to enjoy it and continue to do wrong. However, when one follows the indicators that are favorable, that's when the bond, the relationship with that person and God becomes stronger, because they're choosing the righteous path. And this is what this person has chosen. So being that they have, this righteous path has led them to you. And they're so grateful to have met you. And they're going to tell you these things. It's going to be very clear. So if you deem this energy as suitable to walk with you on your spiritual journey, drop it down in the comments below. I declare this is my future love. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you feel in my vibe, especially if this message does resonate with you. To book a healthy conversation, you can by visiting www.milkhoneyrose.org. Also, you can join the membership here on YouTube for access to additional content. Thank you for listening. Sending my love to you. I'll see you in the next one.